Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Leviathan DK and welcome to my timeline with comments and ideas walkthrough of my Byzantium into Roman Empire into a unified Europe. Let's start off by looking at the timeline. I will go over ideas and so on later. But let's start here. So we're starting out as Byzantium, first game ever, and I depended very highly on Budget Monk's recent guide for 1.28, which I will leave a link to down in the description. Go watch it, it is simply amazing. Now the first amount of time we will do slow, then we will speed up. So the first one, we got a war with the Ottomans, and if we look at it, then look, 3.5 years, and it's looking like this. We took money, we took provinces from the Ottomans, and this started how they collapsed basically. So yeah, let's speed up a little bit. Now everyone started attacking the Ottomans, Kandar, Karaman, Hungary, Venice, because they went bankrupt, so everyone tuned in on them. Now here I had that nasty little here that the Knights had taken a province, which means I had to attack Venice because for the recover the coastline. Also we had to deal with Albania, but let's see how it went. And there was some tricky alliances, but we did manage to sort them out. Had to attack the Knights, I believe, and then get a war with Venice. Before that ended then attacking Albania. But let's look at it. I secured Mamluks and Hungary as my alliances along with Austria. There we go. Ottomans going down. And we got our vassal, Albania. We got that here. Also look, when we took a war with Genoa, we got this one over here as well. So we, quite quickly, we actually got into Italy area. Now the Mamluks, I was starting to think, when can I backstab them for this province here? Hungary didn't want to backstab, and they really limited the expansion north, so I focused on Venice. There we go, we got what we needed, and we just had this and this left, and then these here. So just blobbing very slowly. We could have gone much more aggressive, but this wasn't about anything else other than just getting Mare Nostrum achievement. That was actually the only focus. So now we are stuck here. We also expanded into Naples because they were still under Aragon, and Aragon was not under a union with Castile. So we grabbed land over there. But when this one changes, also there we go. We backstabbed the Mamluks, so now we could get on towards the Middle East. And look at this. Very quickly, few years, Naples became Spain. So quite lucky. And now I just focus on the Mamluks over and over, and everything else. So let's speed it up. So right now I was feeling pretty good, but still I had the problem of Hungary being allied to Austria. So I just focus on expanding this way. Got the islands because Spain had a big problem. They released Leon and Catalonia. So, and I got the islands that I needed. Just kept expanding. There we go. Look, Naples, right back. And I was just expanding. Timurids doing very well. Mansadoran, and I had Russia and Mansadoran and Hungary as my allies at this point. That stopped there. So we were just expanding over here. We were doing great. There we go. Got onto Italy. Got a lot of aggressive expansion. And I triggered 2 massive coalitions against me. There we go. Got onto Tunis as well. Because from Sicily. So we're just expanding very well. Now this is where it went wrong. Let's slow down. Because this province here I took, but I had to release once again because I managed to trigger one coalition against me with the Timurids in, and that's just how it was. But then later on, there was another one with France even going in, because I was just blobbing up here, so I triggered the HRE, not a good job. First one, Russia and Mansadoran helped me with, but the second one, because Russia was being beaten and so was Mansadoran, then I really got hammered. As you can see, we're blobbing, doing very well, taking rich land, but we forgot it. So yeah, there we had one, and that was kind of like where we learned our lesson. So overall, just doing like this, very, very nice. And yeah, we just wanted to focus a little bit. Now we turned our attention to Commonwealth and over here as well. So as you can see, we're just blobbing very, very slowly, making sure no coalition formed. Mansadoran and Russia still the allies. Mughals got formed, and I was just like, let's get all the missions and a nice Europe, like stopping here, where the Roman Empire actually existed. As you can see, something weird is happening up here. Scandinavia we also got as an ally. Kiel, vassal, and so is Crimea. That's why you can see this kind of border gore. And we backstabbed Russia and took Scandinavia as an ally. They were much more valuable. France got onto England, which was really, really horrible. And now let's just watch the next 8 years. Let's just see what happens. There we go. As you can see, a lot has happened. Now at this point we were still having Spain and France to deal with. Austria wasn't really worried. Lubeck grew quite a lot. So let's slow down a little bit. And we had taken everything down here, and we were still just toying with the idea. Mare Nostrum and Roman Empire, and like maybe cutting it like here, like along the initial river. Woohoo! Look at this ahead. Commonwealth being jumped up. There we go. Portugal, we took the islands over here. And here we go. Now this is when it became a flurry of activities, because was where I decided, you know what? Let's push for a unified Europe. And I knew I had to go against Scandinavia, my ally, at some point, but let's just start using them. So the first goal was getting Iberia and France. France we wanted to throw out. No French in France and in Europe. Now, also I decided that I would make a line like this. Like over here maybe. Border gore, sorry for that, but we had to do it to jump Spain up. Now here we got an interesting solution, because Spain was actually guaranteed by France, and that gave us the war score that we needed. You can see France still here. We had a truce with Spain, so we didn't want to take it. Montpellier was our vassal, and we were just still blobbing. Everything was great. Spain, gone. No need to worry about them anymore. Then we could focus up here. Also blobbing over here. We got the provinces we needed from the Mughals, but we had another ally that we needed to backstab. And we also started to having to fight Scandinavia. Now let's just keep it here, no pauses. Like this was what I had envisioned. Maybe do like this. But then we became ambitious and figured, why not take this down here? Look at how beautiful the Roman Empire is. But still a lot of stuff to do. We need Iceland, Scandinavia, and the rest of Europe. And then we were envisioning this down here as well, and then some of this. I mean, why not do it? There we go. Our allies got eaten. Now I had to truce break with Scandinavia, but that is what it is. There we go. We made sure they had no more expansions here. Russia got, and this is what I had planned. This was the initial plan. But look at this up here. Green. That's not okay. So, and I realized that was this province over here. Now this put me on the clock because I had not planned that. Look at this. Marahan got some down here as well. Now let's slow it down. 20 years to go, and I was honestly feeling worried. So close towards a great unified Europe, but still not enough. Scandinavia. And without noticing it, they had made a run for it down here, so I actually had to sail down here in the last war. Mughals, very easy, and we decided to make the line here because that was the most beautiful we could get with the Roman borders. Scandinavia. Look at this, 6 years left. We had to core everything, but look at the beautiful borders. There we go, we got it, and then Scandinavia. Boom. Cored everything. Wonderful. So that is the timeline for how we made such a beautiful Europe. Now let's go look at the ideas. The idea groups was not for world conquest, they were just leisure, what I thought I really needed at the time. Religious, for converting all the Sunni lands, and the Deus Vult CP being orthodox as Byzantium was great. Offensive, so we had some good modifiers for siege, land, force limit. Then diplomatic, so we could grab land. Also, so we had the discount and the reputation. Then I took trade, which I wouldn't have taken if I was doing a world conquest or more serious run, but I needed money at the time, and more merchants, and the trade steering was great. Then I took admin, simply for the core cost creation. I did not use mercs at any time, not even in my 2 coalition wars. Then we took quality because we knew we wanted innovativeness as the 7 for that sweet modern firearm techniques. And then we took defensive as the last one. And it looks like this basically. 125%, the most I ever had was 130. You can also get it with with the strict up here and the commander. Now we actually accidentally got the French dynasty, so that was a bit of a blunder, but can make everything perfect. Modifiers, we had some amazing ones. There we go, manpower, and we're having 900k. Overall very good. I just used the army professionalism, never any mercs, because we didn't need mercs. So first time ever Byzantium game into Roman Empire, and that got me the Mare Nostrum. I had one run before, but I missed out on Mare Nostrum. So that was not very good. Basilius, I didn't have that before, and Mare Nostrum I got it. Last time I did it was as a Florent, and I missed like 4 provinces. Anyways, this was really entertaining, and I think I might actually try Byzantium at a later time and go for a world conquest. But beautiful Europe. Now, I highly suggest everyone that you try Byzantium into the Roman Empire because it is just so much fun. And if we look at the mission tree, then it's just so great. You get great claims, you get excellent modifiers as well. Over here, authority, everything. It's just a great mission tree, honestly. Sets you up perfectly for conquering Europe. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope you liked this walkthrough. If you have any questions, then feel free to post them. And I'll see you for another walkthrough. Bye bye.